Hi there, this is Nick Obi with some instructional on doing some jives today. I'm going to go over what I do when I'm on the foil. This is going to be all the land exercises you can do. So today I'm going to use the Cabrina Mantis. I've really enjoyed this wing here with these handles. Very nice. The windows are actually very usable. It's a rarity to find windows on a wing that's actually usable. So what I try to get people to do when you're going in for that jibe and you're going to learn how to jibe, all right, you want to make sure that your front wrist is palm up, okay? Have that front hand palm up. And you're going to ride along, and as I'm riding, you want to give yourself a good pull from the rear, let go of it, and lift that palm, lift that front hand up, and start to pump your board. Get used to how your board pumps with that hand up. All right, then you can grab that wing, get power back in it again. And now, once you're comfortable with that, give yourself a good pull downwind, let that wing come up and pump and glide downwind into a turn. And as long as your front hand is palm up, you can turn that wing with you. All right, and that wing will turn and you can just keep pumping along, back and forth, going both ways. So when you have that ability now, and you're used to riding that foil, you're not worried about the wing. The wing is secondary for all this sport. The foil is the most important thing in this sport. So you're just gonna pull hard, let it pull you downwind, let that wing, you can push it up and away from you. The wind will hold it up, and you can pump or glide, ride some chop or swell, turn, and as you come along, now you're riding, it's nice and easy. Then you can just grab that wing, not in a hurry, grab it, sort of pull yourself, get a little bit of power in it, and ride with it. Nice and easy. Then you can switch your hand if you want. Otherwise, just keep it however you grab it. And just ride off on your toe side. Nice and easy with it. All right. So next thing is the tack. So I recommend doing your tacks going from toe side to heel side first. All right. So I'm going to go with my right foot forward, going toe side. All right, the motion for this is I'm going to push my back hand away, the same motion we use if you're riding and the wingtip gets caught in the water, how you bring your front hand up and you push the back hand to the water, it brings the wing up. Same motion with that. And what I want to do is I want to ride into this trick. You don't need a lot of speed for it, you just need to be in control. You want to bring your board a little flatter, and you're going to keep that foil flat, your board's flat. And for my hand, I'm going to push that back hand away. As I do that, I'm taking my hand and just bringing it up and over like that. Okay, like you're just giving a big wave to somebody. Just wave to them like that. Super easy. Once you get over that motion, super easy to just try it again. Now, when you do the trick, just watch your wing. You're going to ride into it. Your wing is up high. Your foil's flat. You're going to turn it and watch that wing. As you watch it, your body's going to automatically turn and follow that wing. Now as it does, all right, you're gliding. You're just pointing the nose of your board. You're not trying to carve the nose. You're not carving your foil. You're just pointing the nose of it. So in reality, I'm riding here. I'm only turning it to about there. Super little bit of turn to it. And now I have glide. I'm not worried about getting those hands on the wing so quickly, all right? So I can even pump if I need that power. So now it's here, as I pull it in, I'm giving myself power because I'm pulling the wing to me. I'm pulling myself to that wing. I can switch hands, then grab, pump if I need to, or edge away from the wing to create that apparent wind. It's just not a very technical trick. You don't need the speed. You want to be comfortable with it. If you start off on like a big 1020, 920 wing, it's going to be real easy for you. I recommend not a lot of wind, because in higher winds, when we throw the wing over, it sort of can't balance itself and the wind will push it back to the window side that was on. You just want light wind, bring it over, pull yourself to it, grab and go. And just now you can pump that foil if you need to ride off on it. Very nice and easy.
Duck tack.
Which one's for the duck tack? to just spin under. So if I'm in waves and I want to do like a transition and I'm riding, maybe I'm going toe side, I'm riding to the wave, I'm going to follow the wing downwind. So keep in mind when you do this, as you turn it, it's going to push you against that wing or against the wave once you turn it. So I'll come in, I'm heading downwind, so there's really no power. So I'm heading downwind, there's no real power on my wing, I'm using the wave's power. And I'll just turn my wrist and I'll just spin it. And as I do, I can just come downwind, there's nothing in it. And then I can grab. Once I do that though, and I come around, the wind's really gonna pump me and it's gonna start taking me pretty quickly into the wave or the other direction. And that's just a real easy thing to practice on the beach, getting used to spinning it. You know, you'll get your timing and you'll just be like, okay, riding into it, take that backhand, just flip it over, spin it along, grab and go. Eventually when you're riding, you're gonna find like you're gonna cruise into waves and you'll just drop the wing and go and grab it. Everything's gonna become second nature, where the handles are, your speed that you drop in. A lot of times I'll just be riding, I'm gonna take a section, I'll just let go of it as I'm going into the section. That wing will drop right to the hand and I'll come right along with it. Worst case scenario, you miss your handle, you have your leash, just pull it back to you, keep on going. Don't worry about it. It'll drag behind you. Yeah. Oh, so I get a lot of questions on what wings I like. My 3 favorite wings so far this season, or that I've been on, I really like the F1 Swing, the first edition. Haven't gotten on the second one yet. The Ensis, I love that wing. It's really helped for performance-wise, allow me to do more high-end tricks, ride faster, that lower profile. And then the third one would be the Cabrina Mantis. So for a total beginner, the swing is awesome. 2 handles, 3 handles on it. You can't go wrong. It sits in the window real easily. You don't have to tune it. Then once you're going a little better, the Mantis these hard handles, which are really nice, and the Ensis is really nice because the power supply it gives you. They're both real easy. A little more trickier for a beginner because you sort of gotta tune where in the window you're at to get your max performance, but it also allows you to tweak your riding while you're riding, and for a more advanced rider, that's awesome. And you know, for window wise, the Mantis and the Air Rush, the V1 model they put out, those 2 windows have been the only useful windows I found. Everybody puts these windows right here and it's like you're riding with a skylight. You want to actually look through the window, you got to pull that wing down and look over your boom or your center strut in order to see what's going on. If that's the case, you're easier just lift your wing up and look under it. So to all you guys designing wings, this here, that works. That there doesn't work. All right, super easy. Oh. This is the new company we're coming out with, making foil boards.